I had some mouse troubles recently with this Havit, whatever, really cheapo, fake, counterfeit mouse, and I couldn't put my finger on it. It just felt awkward. I didn't exactly know what the problem is, but then I replaced the switches. These are not standard switches; they are silent or something, and I replaced them with standard ones like this. So this has a mushier, a slower reaction time. It's silent, but kind of crappy. I don't know. So I just want to take them apart and compare them. I don't know what exactly they did to make them worse. I mean, silent but worse. So to take these switches apart, you just have to pry this latch here. If you want to be nice, then the other side too. I usually just force it, sometimes break it, but yeah, it's not a big problem if you break it. And what? It's exactly the same. You push this, but it makes no sound. So I don't exactly know what they did here. This is really silent. Maybe the material is different, or this contact hits differently. Virtually no sound. But yeah, it feels really weird. So this is the silent one, and yeah, almost the same mechanism. This part is different. The spring, that bendy part there, that seems a bit different. The travel is the same between the two contacts on the left side. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and this one only has two contacts on the two sides, two pins, so it's not compatible with the mice that need a middle contact. So yeah, this is interesting. I think most of it in this is in this top part here. It makes no sound. And let me show you a standard one. I just assume it's a standard one because it sounds like a standard one. Oh, the color is different. Look. And this is loud. This is barely audible and mushier. So yeah, they definitely changed the material of the top part here. And yeah, the shape is roughly the same, but yeah. Hmm. I don't I don't know exactly. But yeah, these silent ones are just awful to game with, very bad response. And finally I figured it out because I was just playing Dota, whatever, and yeah, my hand is kind of sore, whatever. So I figured it must be my hand. That's why I'm playing really bad. But yeah, it turns out that the switch is really bad, silent, but yeah, mushy and bad response time. Really, really bad. So yeah, that's the main difference between these two. The top material is less or more bendy, tougher or something, whatever. And yeah, whenever you have mouse problem with the click and even with the scroll, You can always replace these things. You just have to solder at least two legs, two pins, and buy a new one or buy a crappy mouse but new, and take out the switches from that and put it into the good mouse that you know the electronics are really really good, and you just put in new switches. They are they are selling switches separately, but they are usually really really expensive, like almost half the cost of a new mouse. That's not practical. You're better off buying a $2 mouse and getting the switches from that and transplanting it to the good mouse. So yeah, this is a fail for something. Maybe for a doorbell, this switch is really good, but for gaming, it's really crap, in my opinion.